Alonzo gathered his 4 brothers, fellow cops who, like him, wore the badge but were rotten to the core. They used money from previous shakedowns to secure a legitimate search warrant. Manipulating the system was second nature to them. Heavily armed, the team stormed the mansion, the home of Roger, the sophisticated drug lord who had been clinking glasses with Alonzo just that morning. This was a meticulously planned legal robbery. They quickly subdued the aging kingpin and uncovered a staggering $4 million in cash inside the mansion. After counting it in front of everyone, Alonzo deadpanned, "We've got $3 million. The missing million? With a wave of his hand, his partners knew exactly what to do. The split was on. Jake watched the blatant robbery unfold. The last shred of his conscience made him firmly refuse the stack of cash handed to him. But Alonzo's plan wouldn't be derailed by a rookie's refusal. Then came something even more horrifying. In the dimly lit living room, Alonzo shoved a gun into Jake's hand and ordered him to execute the old drug lord on the spot, a blood oath to join their inner circle. Jake thought it was a sick joke until Alonzo's men closed all the windows, plunging the room into suffocating darkness. Only Alonzo's eyes glinted with menace from the shadows. Jake held his ground and refused the inhuman order. Alonzo cursed him as a rookie, snatched the gun back, and without hesitation, pulled the trigger, blowing away the informant's chest right in front of Jake. What followed was a well-rehearsed routine. Alonzo and his crew expertly staged the scene, planting a gun in the dead man's hand, adjusting the ballistic evidence. In an instant, they transformed a cold-blooded murder into a heroic tale of police self-defense, officers valiantly taking down a resisting drug dealer. Every witness in the room credited this heroic act to Jake. Once the story was aligned, the team immediately radioed headquarters. Though Jake refused to be complicit, for now, he had no choice but to remain silent. As night fell, Alonzo drove Jake to another gang hideout. The moment they walked in, Alonzo excused himself to use the restroom and vanished. Naively, Jake sat down to play cards with a few lowlifes. They coaxed him into showing off his service weapon, but the second he handed it over, it was snatched away. Watching Alonzo's car screech off into the distance, the thugs finally revealed the truth. Jake had been sold out. A week earlier, in Vegas, Alonzo had accidentally killed a high-ranking Russian mobster. He was desperate to come up with a $1 million protection payment by midnight, or he was a dead man. Every bit of madness that day was to scrape together that ransom. And Jake? He was the final loose end, the perfect fall guy in Alonzo's scheme. Just as Jake was facing certain execution, in utter despair, they found something in his pocket. Could this be the glimmer of hope that might save his life? Please watch the movie Training Day.